What did I just read? What? I cannot wrap my head around this. What? Hey guys, I'm here for the video, and well, today I will be reviewing Attack on Titan chapter 108. Okay, I have no idea what Isayama has planned for any of this. What? Okay, if this is your way trying to make Eren and Mikasa canon in some shape or form, this is probably one of the better chapters we've gotten. If you guys don't know, my last month's review with the whole Mikasa and Kiyomi, I think, I explained my concerns and everything, and this Attack on Titan's been getting a lot of flashbacks. So this makes you wonder, and it makes you curious what has happened and what the hell is going on. Well, a lot of stuff that we missed during the time skip. We all know, now we know that Heroiza, I think, and Izuyama beat I have no idea to say that place name. It's in Japanese. I probably have to look. I have the chapter in my frame, but so Hanji and Levi went today and found out they're not going to help them. That sucked. I was waiting for probably there could be some kind of agreement with them, probably with Mikasa because her being half Asian, and for some reason that Mikasa can even if she could. Even if she wanted to, she can't take any Titan form. She can't use any Titan powers. Who knows for that unknown reason? This chapter makes you question a lot of things, and I have a bunch of theory reviews in the future now. God damn it. Damn it. Thank you, Attack on Titan, for that. I think I was meaning to review this yesterday, but I also will have my season 3 review out today too. But yeah, there was a flashback, and we all know how Mikasa is, right? And how she's kind of one that protects of Eren, and she has full faith in him about everything. Yeah. Connie does tell Mikasa Eren is not the same person he used to be, that we used to all know something's changed in him, and you're still willing to defend him. Okay, I kind of got pissed at Connie because we all know, honestly, I am willing to defend Eren. Mikasa kept telling them he does everything for the people he cares about, for every one of us, and yeah, it's something. And then this chapter is called Sound Argument, which I'm still trying to figure out why it was called that. There was a discussion in the chapter Eren had with Plato, who would take his Titan, abilities after he dies. We all know Mikasa was the first to volunteer, and this is when Jean tells her, I guess Mikasa and Jean had a little conversation about her being half Asian, and her being an Akuman, and for some reason, he tells her, you cannot do this. It would be too dangerous for you to do that. He could be meaning that, with everything with Kiyomi, and the whole Asian thing that's going on with her. Or he could be mean, maybe health-wise, she can't do it. She can't die in, the next 9 years. I forget how long a Titan lives. I think it's 7 to 9 years when you get, when you get the ability. It's not that long. And I will talk about the whole Historia thing in a minute, but I really want to get this out of the way. This is what this review is going to be about. One thing I will say about Historia and her condition is that her being pregnant and everything, and everyone wanting her to take the Titan abilities. Eat Zeke, I think? I'm pretty sure it's Eat Zeke. But, yeah, she can't right now. Because, one, she could kill her unborn child. Two, which I just... What? Please, Historia, I like you. Please don't put this character through this torture. She's been through enough. We already know she already lost a lover. What more do we need for her to lose? I really do like Historia's character. She's very important for the Attack on Titan series, and I like her character. I think she's a really good character. But in the beginning chat, they were talking about her, and basically they talked about who potentially could be the father, pretty much about her, but I'm not going to spend too much on that, because, and then I get we might kind of could figure out who the father is. I do not believe Eren's the father, okay? I'm a firm believer, not because I'm an Eren and Mikasa shipper. It does not make sense, in my opinion. It's, why would you set a giant shifter and one that could become a giant shifter to have a kid? You know, Eren does not have any royal blood, and they probably want a child with both royal and royal blood. Historia has it. Maybe some... No one knows who the father is, I don't think. And Historia is the only one. And we'll find out. And if it's Eren, I'm not going to be very happy. But if it is, we'll see why. Hopefully it's not. But I really want to get into more of... They spent, like, the first part. And then, you know, after that scene, we get a scene where Connie, Jean, Mikasa, and Armin are talking about something. They're in a conversation. And this leads to the flashback where the whole Titan abilities things is. Mikasa, when Connie basically... He basically talks about Eren and seeing that he's not the same. He doesn't look the same that he used to. He's not acting like the old Eren. But... And then... Connie kind of talks about potentially we might one day have to kill Eren if he goes on this evil, crazy... Who knows what. And Mikasa really just gets, I think, more angry with Connie than anything. And she really jumps to the conclusion that she could never kill Eren under any circumstance. Which is very believable in Mikasa's case. You know, we're just gonna say she's in love with him. We all know she has feelings for him that's more than friendship. Okay? Okay? We all know she loves him on a very deep level, okay? Do I think Eren has potentially grown feelings for Mikasa? Probably. And this chapter kind of proves he might have some. Or it could be what Armin said. But, you know, Armin could just be covering up for Eren. And Mikasa, because that would be funny. But... You know, Connie kind of... I'm looking at the panel right now, but he basically... He pretty much is just... I think this is after Sasha's death, and I think Connie is... I'm not saying he's going to jump to conclusions. He has a lot of belief why Eren would be this way. And if I wasn't on Eren's side, I probably would be with Connie if... We all know Eren for who he is, and... Armin and Mikasa, being Eren's childhood friends, they know a lot about Eren. But Mikasa knows something has changed in Eren. But I think a part of it denies it because she wants to see, you know, the Eren that she knows and loves. And is this still the Eren she knows and loves? Probably, just he's matured and a lot of bad things have happened to them. I think Eren's starting to get sucked into that darkness, and I don't know who can pull him out. I hope it's Armin and Mikasa can somehow pull him back out. And if Eren finds another reason to, I have always believed everything Eren does has been for the sake of his comrades, and especially for Armin and Mikasa. John does say in this chapter basically that Eren pretty much made sure Mikasa, he tries everything in his power to make sure Mikasa does not have to go on the battlefield, to keep her away from that. Eren never wanted her to be a part of in the military. Eren's feelings for Mikasa are, it's very hard to say whether he thinks of her as a sister or a lover. We all know he has some high feelings for her, that's it. A lot of shippers thinks it might be love, and maybe non-shippers might start seeing the love thing as a lover, not for a sister. I'm gonna go on a little tangent. A love for someone, a romantic feeling of love is different from a love for a sister or for a sibling, potentially. And how things have been going on since day one of Attack on Titan, it always felt to me, maybe at first, it was kind of more brotherly that what he would do, but now it's more like, I need to protect you because I freaking love you and I don't want anything to happen to you. I think after I watched season 1 of Attack on Titan like 3 different times second time I watched it, during the last half of Attack on Titan, during the last few episodes, when Eren and Annie have that fight, it to me hit me that, oh shit, maybe Eren and Mikasa have, I knew Mikasa had extra feelings for Eren, it's been proven, but I realized, I was like, maybe Eren does too, and I always thought Eren might have some extra, it's more like, we don't get to see really Eren's side of the whole spectrum for Mikasa, not yet, and now we get to see it, but as the series went on, as I read the manga, I noticed things with Eren that when it involved Mikasa, a side of him would open up, and it would, I don't know, in chapter 50 was one of the best examples of where Eren potentially could have feelings for Mikasa and basically potentially might have confessed his love to her, and yeah. A lot of people say Eren, kind of rejected Mikasa. He did not reject them, he accepted them. But to Eren, they could never be together in how the world was at the time. With Titans, the Titan shifter, with everything. He's not gonna subject Mikasa to that kind of life, to where he has to put her through pain all over again. Eren is doing everything possible, even now, to keep Mikasa safe. To make sure she can never get in harm's way, make sure she can never get hurt again, make sure she's safe, and he doesn't like the fact that she's in this whole war thing. And he keeps her away from the battlefield as least as possible. Despite Mikasa is a good fighter, she's strong, Eren does not want to let her get hurt in any shape or form. Ever again. And I think if Eren was the one for her to get hurt from, I think it would literally feel like it could kill him, because he really cares about Mikasa. He knows what happened to her as a child and what could have happened if he didn't save her. And for him, it made him more protective of her. The reason why I'm explaining this and what I think about it is because it's important for the future. And Attack on Titan is about to go down a road again where it's just getting more evil and more dark and more fucked up. And if Eren does die in the series, I'm saying he does not have a lot of time left on this earth. And so, I think for Eren, I have a video explaining everything. I'm going to make a video later on, but this is what I'm going to say here. And Judge me if you want. I believe the reason Eren never has told Mikasa his true feelings for her is because he doesn't want... Give me a sec. Okay, sorry guys. I had to do something real quick. But the reason is that he wants to protect her, and if he has to keep away what he really feels for to protect her, he's willing to make that sacrifice. And also, I think Eren, he knows she will live longer, and if he would confess to her and him die so soon, it would break her heart, and it is going to break Mikasa's heart when Eren does die. So, he doesn't want to break her heart. He wants to protect her as much as he can, and that's what I have to say, and it's really complicated how things are in Taktai, and, as every month we get chapters and so on, we things get revealed about Eren. And so, anyways, I'm gonna go back to the Mikasa and Connie conversation. Then Mikasa goes on that it will never happen, and Eren cares about all of them, and I'm going to read what she says in this panel. I don't know exactly what page, because it does not list the page number here, and yeah. She says that will never happen. Eren cares about us more than anything else, which is very true in my opinion. Eren cares about them a lot, and then we skip to the flashback to when we get to talk about who's going to take Eren's Titan abilities. This conversation they have reveals so much that it's insane, and this might be one of my favorite flashbacks because you take these characters in a conflict and you have them decide who's going to sacrifice themselves after one sacrifices themselves. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the video about the whole when Levi and Hanji. And Levi cracked me up in this chapter because Levi is a short man, and they've gotten taller since when he first met them, so he basically makes a comment. I loved it. Yep, that was probably one of my favorite lines in the entire episode. Chapter, I keep thinking about anime because season 3 is out, the manga's coming each month. Let's go to so the conversation goes on, and it goes to, Eren says he has a little bit over 5. Yeah, he has a little over 5 years, and let me find the. And then he goes on to, we have to decide on who will inherit my Titans soon, Titan abilities, yada yada yada. And Mikasa goes jumping forward, saying she'll take them. And I want to read this panel that Jean and Mikasa go to because this is really important, what I'm about to talk about, that I've been talking about basically. So Mikasa says, I will take them. Jean goes, you can't. We still don't know enough about the Ackerman family. You're also half Asian. They say that even if you can turn into a Titan, it might be dangerous. Remember. I don't know if I forgot something last chapter, or if this is going to bring a future flashback that might come in next chapter or in a chapter later on, that something probably Mikasa and Jean found out that they all found out that Mikasa cannot ever take the Titan ability. Who knows for what reason? What reason? And then it goes. Jean goes on to say, besides Yori, besides your, can't read today. Besides, you already made all sorts of promises to, I don't know how to say that name. Harazu. I don't know. I need to look it up. What will you do about those if you turn into a Titan? There are too many reasons why it shouldn't be you. Jean is completely right because Mikasa just dashed forward with the whole thing with the Asians and everything else. And yeah, I'm guessing this whole conversation will take place after the whole conversation. It's the flashbacks are connecting to the whole story, and I kind of wish they didn't do that time skip so we actually could get the plotline during this period, but it's all connecting because it's all in the same story. And then Eren agrees with Jean, and Jean goes, he'll do it, and then it just goes on and on. But then Eren comes to the conclusion that he won't let any of them do it because they're way too important. And Eren's probably going to figure out who to go to, and unlikely Armin has the Colossal Titan ability, so he's not going to give more Titan abilities to Armin. And then Eren makes a statement that Mikasa refers to earlier in the chapter. Because you are all too important. You're more important than anybody else. Which Eren respects them very highly and sees how important they are. And then Eren says, so I want you to, I am messing up my words. Okay, I want you all to live as long as possible, which means he won't let any of them do it. Just looking. I'm laughing because of the blushing scene that happens. And, poor Eren. Yep. Yep, and then Armin just kind of saved him from that whole situation. And then there's a panel what it looks like Eren and Mikasa are basically looking at each other. Just stop there. Just stop there. And holy, I screamed when reading this. I fangirled. I'm going to admit I did. I am sorry, but I did, and I'm not ashamed of it. And then Mikasa goes on about Eren and how he is, and yada yada yada. This review is going to be super long. I'm so sorry, you guys. And he cares. And then Jean goes on to say, and Mikasa goes on, she says, because he cares about all of us. But Jean has to say something else. I am taking a lot of Jean because he's pretty much right about everything between Eren and Mikasa. You know, despite him getting rejected by Mikasa by a couple of years ago, but, you know, he realizes their relationship is something that, yeah. And then Jean goes to basically say that he sends prayers all of us about it, but he keeps you away from it. And Mikasa likes to kind of say that Eren doesn't have feelings for her or anything. Mikasa's denying it. And then Jean says something that really, I think, Mikasa has no words for. And then Armin says something to kind of back Mikasa up. Basically, Eren smiled to the fact that Sasha died. What? Ah, jeez. And Armin goes to say everything. It's just... You know, Mikasa's all, like, kind of emotional over this, and everything happens. Even though Armin covered her, he does say some stuff about him being tight and his intentions. They don't know what his intentions are anymore. It's not the same Eren they knew. No. So, with this all being said, it's only a matter of time till we really know the truth. Eren, it's really hard to say. And then we go to Gabby and her little Falco. There you go. I'm not gonna say much about this. This is just they are gonna play an important role, and then there's a bunch of shit that goes on. And basically, what happens with all this talk is that they're gonna go and attack Paradise Island. So, with that being said, it's hard to say where Mikasa and Eren are at. It's a very shaky thing right now. I think now Mikasa realizes Eren could never have any potential feelings for her more than just what he has. And then Jean tries to tell Mikasa, you're gonna act like everything that Eren's done has not been directed towards just you. Not Armin and not myself, not Connie, not even Sasha. To Eren, Jean was basically to Eren, your safety is like top priority. Honestly, that's how I believe how Eren's been operating, and I do plan to make a video talking about why is this, and anyone who comments might try to contradict what I say, but I'm just saying what I see. And anyways, so yeah, I really want to talk about these big moments right now. But anyways, so I'm gonna give this chapter a 10 out of 10 because it was really good. It gave bits and pieces. Attack on Titan has come to a puzzle, and we have to find the bits and pieces and piece it together and get what we see. So anyways, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy my content and me. And anyways, guys, Anyways, guys, this is Starfire. See you guys in my next video. Bye!